Guys, sorry, I have to excuse. I just woke up a little bit ago and I look like crap, so I'm very sorry that you have to look at my face right now. I just wanted to make a quick video right now because it's early and I gotta get my daughter up and get ready for the day, do some cleaning. But I guess I've been thinking about this all week, and I've been kind of debating on whether or not to make a video about it, just because, like, is it really that important where, you know what I mean, where I would need to and want to make a video. But I mean, it's important to me, but in the same way, I guess it's not like what you would think. Okay, let me just explain. My mom last week came to, because, like, I know I've talked about my mom a little bit. We obviously don't get along very well, and we're not very close, and especially when it comes to me being a witch, she's not thrilled about it. But I mean, she's always kind of seen it coming. Like I said before, my entire life I've been a witch. I feel like, like I was born into reading and learning and being completely obsessed with witches. I was a witch every Halloween my entire life. I can't tell you one Halloween where I wasn't a witch. And it's just, I was completely, everything I did, everything I learned, everything I wanted to read, everything I wanted to watch was about witches. So, I mean, she had to see this coming at some point or another. And I feel like she did definitely, I don't know why she can be mad at me about it, because she enabled it just as much. Like, I mean, she would buy me all my witchy books, she would buy me my stuff when I was little, like, so, I don't know, it's just so confusing how she says that she's so against it, but then my entire life she's been buying me, and she's the one who introduced me to the show Charmed, you know what I mean, Practical Magic, like, she got all that for me, she showed all that to me, so it's like, it's just, I don't know, it's weird, she's weird, but, so me and her, we obviously don't really get along when it comes to that, sorry, well, last week, 2 weeks ago, she came to me and said that there's a camp that right down the street from our house that a couple of my son's friends might be in. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, set him up. And she signed him up, and she goes, okay, it's a Bible camp. And I mean, I wasn't like, oh my God, no, don't put him in there. Like, I mean, it wasn't anything like that, because I feel that I want my kids to be happy with what they believe. I want them to believe what they want. I want them to learn as much as they can about everything they can about every religion. I want them to be knowledgeable about all things. So even if they choose not to be a witch, or if they choose not to be Christian, or if they choose not to be Catholic, or whatever, like, I want them to be knowledgeable about everything so that they can have an opinion on it. Because I feel like you personally can't have an opinion on something unless you know about it, because if you don't, then you just look stupid. So, I mean, I wasn't like, oh, no, don't put him in that. It was just kind of like, okay, like, all right, that's fine. And it's like, but what bothered me was that we signed him up and everything. And I mean, and I told my mom, I was like, I want him to learn, like, I don't care. But then when I was trying to talk to him about my religion, and that's when this is where it pisses me off. Because first of all, I'm his mother. You can't tell me that I can't teach him when I give you free range to teach him what you want, So basically, when I start telling him about sorry, my hood keeps falling down. It's really cold out here this morning. So basically, I've been telling her, like, you can teach him. I want him to learn about whatever religion there is. You can teach him about yours. That's fine, but you're not gonna tell me, no, I'm not gonna teach him about mine, or you're not gonna go behind my back and tell him what mommy tells you isn't true. That's what pisses me off, and that's where I draw the line. I'm like, okay, that's not fair. Because one, you're putting him in a situation where he's like, wait, what do you mean? Like, it's going to confuse him. It's going to bother him. And also, I mean, if I'm giving you free range to teach him, like, that is just, you say that you're Christian, you say you have love for everybody and everything, blah, 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 like, but yet you are the most judgmental person I've ever met. And it's just, I don't know, it really makes me upset. Especially coming from your own mother. But, so, he went to his camp. His camp finished yesterday, and he loved it. He had fun. He had a whole bunch of fun. He saw a friend of his that he hasn't seen in over a year, the friend he was in daycare with, and so he did. He had a lot of fun. Like, but and I don't know. It's just, the other thing is, like, they had him do all these arts and crafts projects and stuff, but they weren't teaching them what it was about. And I mean, from my knowledge of Christianity and stuff, like, I told him what it meant, and he was like, well, they never like, they were having him draw crosses and like Jesus words and say like Hail Jesus and like write all this crap on it, but they weren't teaching him what any of that meant. They didn't explain to him who Jesus was or anything. And so it was just kind of like, I mean, I don't want to say brainwashing because that's kind of extreme, but it's like, it just seemed like they're trying to get them to do all this stuff without actually telling them what they're doing. And I don't feel like that's right either, you know? I mean, I don't know. It's just, I guess it's something I just wanted to get off my chest because it's not like I really don't have anybody else to talk to about it. Like, and I'm trying to explain to my son now, like, you know, God is real to some people, and Diana or whoever God, like, I was like, in the past there was the gods and the goddesses, and then some people came in, and then there was only God. And I mean, of course, he's 5, like, he doesn't understand, but I mean, he does understand for the most part what symbols means and what, you know, like that there's somebody up there, you know, or something like that. So I mean, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know really much about the Bible. I would like to know more, just so, like I said, I mean, to be knowledgeable about things. I personally don't believe in the Bible from what I do know about it, but I haven't actually sat down and read it before, so that is something I might look into more, just so, I mean, I'm knowledgeable about it, you know. But yeah, it's just, I know, there was something else I wanted to say, but I completely lost my train of thought. Oh my god. It's early, and it's not even that early. It's like 8 o'clock right now. But I woke up late as shit this morning. So, just trying to get myself together. My baby girl Colleen, my little niece, her birthday is tomorrow. It was supposed to be today, but now it's tomorrow. Because of the rain. It looks nasty as shit. Look. Look at it. It's cold too. Like, it's rainy and it's cold, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to, you know, I don't know if maybe anybody else, you know, if you go through similar experiences with your family and your children, or they've ever gone to Bible camp, like, what you think about it. Mainly, I just really wanted to kind of get my opinion out there, just because, you know, that's the whole point of YouTube, right? To get your opinions out there and to talk and to congregate with people. I think that's the word, congregate. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so tired right now. Alright, guys. I'm going to make another video later when I have time. I got to do some serious cleaning in our house, though. Our house is disgusting. Like, it is so messy because all week I literally have been home for maybe 5-10 minutes at a time because he went to the Bible camp in the morning. And then I'd bring him home, and I'd give him lunch, and I'd feed my daughter, change her diaper, and literally we'd have to be back out and go to his superhero Lego camp. And he had so much fun, and that finished yesterday too. So I'm kind of bad. Next week he's going to be at home. So at least, I mean, it's score for mommy because I don't got to do the ripping and rubbing anymore. But it's kind of bad, sad because now he's going to be at home, and he's not going to have anyone to play with. I mean, his little sister, but, you know, he's 5 and she's 2. Jealousy, fighting, all there, all the time. That's all I ever hear. Mommy, he did this. Mommy, she took my toy. Mommy, get her off of me. It's all I hear all day. So I'm kind of happy when he's at camp and he's having fun with kids our his own age, and she's kind of here able to do her own thing, you know. So yeah. Oh, but it's messed up. One more thing. I'm really mad about the camps around here. And I mean, I guess in some way I understand because I really wouldn't want somebody else changing her diaper anyway. You know, because, like, I'm one of those kinds of moms. Like, I'm not cool with really other people around, like, touching my kids. But I felt bad because she was obviously sad. Like, I mean, I know she's 2, but I mean, she's smart. Like, she understands things. When my mom told her she couldn't go to camp because they don't allow little kids who are potty trained. And I mean, like I said, like, I understand somewhat, but at the same time, I feel like that's not fair. Like, they have a bunch of 2-year-old camps, like camps for little kids her age, but if you're not potty trained, you can't go. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know, and I felt so bad because she was so sad, and she was crying, Mommy, I want to go to camp, it's not fair, you know, it was just, and I felt so bad. But I mean, I do understand at some point, like in some ways, because I mean, if I was the teenagers, you know, and most of the camp counselors are like teenagers who are doing extra credit or something. I probably wouldn't want to change a little kid's diaper anyway. But I don't know. It's like partially it's not fair, but partially I understand. So hopefully we can get her moving on, get her brother trained. She's doing good, but she just still has, you know, she'll do it when she's ready. I'm not going to force her. She at least goes once every day, or tries to sometimes. There's been a couple days where she hasn't, but alright, now I'm just getting off topic. Now I'm just talking about my daughter's potty habits. I really need to get a life. I really need to talk to somebody else about it, because I'm going to be up here giving you guys updates on my daughter's potty training activities. Alright, you guys. I love you all. Blessed be. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, even if it's rainy and crappy and shitty like it is where I am. Alright, I will talk to you all later. Bye.